to the best of our knowledge, trade offices, trade attaches, foreign trade services are calculated on the basis on the quantum of trade done in those countries or the potential thereof,
Correct.
not on the possibility that an official might visit and requires airport courtesies and other protocol.
Hindi po. That's
Kaya nga, so itong 29 na to, masasabi mo ba ito yung 29 na pinakamahalaga, pinakamalaki na trading partner natin? At may mapupuntahan na FTA. Yun lang yung tinatanong ko kasi
yes.
marami gusto ni Yusek Getty, dagdagan yung negotiating team. Saan tayo kukuha? Talaga bang itong 29 foreign trade services, malaki ba yung kinikita natin dyan? And
Yes.
to say, are these the top trading partners?
Yes po. There's really a lot of
No, but are they actually?
yes.
So where are they? Are they in Russia?
We have in almost all the countries all over the world. There's in Japan, there's
29 there. That's
Yes.
not all the countries in the world.
yes, correct. But we have in actually countries where we really have a lot of trade also and where we are
No,
strong at
they
also.
only have 29. How
Yes,
were
correct.
these 29 chosen?
We
Okay,
open
listen,
actually
you know what
pag
to do?
meron tayong
Just give me
strength
the
in that
data.
country.
Just give me a list of the countries. Which one are we looking forward to an FTA? What's the budget of each foreign trade service?
Actually for the foreign trade we are asking
Kasi
now an
ang
additional
nung binigyan ako ng kopya nito noon, kitang-kita that there are attaches in countries with minimal trade, almost no trade, no possibility of FTA, and certainly no negotiation. So the discussion has been that such monies were better spent on filling up the DMW, where we actually have Filipinos working in those countries. At tigilan na itong mga DTI attaches. Kasi wala naman kasing delivery. Yun ang tanong. Sinasabi ko lang sa inyo para alam ninyo kasi mahihirapan din ako ipagtanggol ang budget na ganito pag wala namang accomplishment, di ba? Normal lang yun eh.
also
Okay,
being
pero yung
used by the
29
other departments aside from the DTI like
That's not the
DOE
point.
and
That's not
DNR and
the-
all the others.
That's not the point. Please listen carefully. The foreign trade offices, is there a standard by which you choose those countries?
Yes, there is. Here is Ben Uy. He'll explain it further, as he's an FTSC director.
Yeah, hi ma'am. Good afternoon po. With Ben Uy po. Sir, ma'am, for yung deliverables, for example,
Hindi. Ano ang standard para magtatag ng isang foreign trade office?
we haven't opened new posts this one ma'am. Namana po namin, ang pinakabago lang po is yung Jeddah, Riyadh. That's just the
So is there a
Only one.
great deal of trade coming out of Saudi Arabia or only labor exchanges?
ma'am, this is just a few months old pa lang yung office.
Yun na nga. Pero what was the basis?
The basis there is that there
What
is
was the basis? What was the standard by which you determined a trade office should be opened there, for example, rather than Brazil, for example? Or do you have one in Brazil?
We're actually looking at potentials every time we open one FTSC office. So
No, I'm not saying that Saudi is wrong. I just want to understand the
yes,
method.
correct. Yeah.
Because parang shotgun eh. Yung ibang lugar meron, yung ibang wala. Kaya nga, maraming department nagsasabi, pwede ba hingin na lamang yung mga trade mission na yan? Total, wala naman masyadong trabaho dyan.
In Brazil, Senator, we
Yes.
don't have. Go ahead.
Ma'am, for example, for KSA, dalawa yung major agenda natin doon. May mga sovereign wealth fund po doon na pwede dapat trabahuin po ng colleagues natin na naka-assign doon. Pangalawa ho, merong
Sovereign wealth, hindi ba DOF ang dapat doon? Hindi kayo. Walang kinalaman sa trade.
mga investments po, investments. And then-
Investment, so
Opo.
BRI side.
Opo,
Okay.
kasi we work together po. Pangalawa, may mga market access issues din ho tayo with Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, but what's the quantum of trade? It doesn't seem very large. It's mostly labor, right?
Trade po, it's work in progress. We
Kaya
will-
nga, pero bakit doon? Gusto ko lang intindihin. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just need to understand.
Ma'am, siguro I will give you, like, for example, if you would allow me, I'll enumerate the 29 posts that we have so that we can have a visual on the posts that we
Is
have.
there a list you can put here on screen? Yeah. I think I have it actually. Di ba binigay rin ninyo yan? Parang nakita ko na yan eh. Director Uy.
Apo.
Kaya lang hindi ko makita yung method in the madness.
Or we
Parang-
can provide.
Parang
ma'am.
shotgun.
Hindi naman po, ma'am.
Hindi. Alin ang, do the 29 trade missions represent the 29 top trading partners of the Philippines? They don't. They do. To your mind, they do. They
Yes.
actually do.
Yes, they do.
So you're saying that Saudi is going to be the 30th top trading partner of the Philippines? I don't think it is. So maybe that's what you need to give me. Who are the top trading partners of the Philippines and saan tayo may mission?
Okay. Yeah, actually, Japan is also one of the strong ones. When we go there, usually when we talk to the companies,
Siyempre,
they
dapat
actually
naman.
have more investments pa. Aside from what they already have here, they're actually investing more. And
Kasi
then
sinasabi ko lang, ang realidad, pag budget season, agawan ng pera yan,
Mm.
di ba? Unahan yan, at saka kanya-kanyang diskarte yan para humingi kay Senator Gatchalian kung paano. Kailangan magpakitang gilas kayo. Kung wala naman maipapakita, di talaga mababawasan tayo.
Ah.
At yung mga hinihingi ninyong budget ay hindi maibibigay. Yun lang talagang realidad. Ganyan talaga yan.
yes, and syempre,
Ngayon,
Senator,
kung wala namang maipakita, wala namang FTA, wala namang masyadong trade, talagang tinatamad na kami magdagdag kapag ganyan.
and the Senator, syempre, after the imposition of the US tariff, we need to find other markets also. This is actually why we
Yes.
need to open also in other areas where there's potential. Let's say South America, they just built the deep sea port last year. So that's hindi na dadaan ng US yung mga vessels. So meaning, wala nang tariff doon. Unlike before, they need to pass the US to go to South America. Not like now,
Understood.
diretso na po sila
I'm
to
aware, and
that area.
bananas are going to be hit so
Yes,
badly
so-
by Ecuador. It's miserable.
And
No,
we're
I
actually
understand.
working on this
Kaya nga.
also now. So we need to establish offices
But you're
in
talking about
those
Latin
areas.
America. The only one you opened is in Saudi. That's not Latin America.
One po, because of all the
And Brazil is
potential
the
of
largest- And Brazil is the largest country in South America, and you didn't mention Brazil. So I'm a little bit confused. Medyo sabog ang direksyon.
we have po in Chile now. So actually South America
Yeah, you talked about
relies on Chile,
and also the
FTSC office.
CCPT and so
Mm.
on. But ang binuksan ninyo, Saudi. Parang ang layo dun sa
Hindi,
sinabi.
Saudi because of the
Pwede ba
potential
ipagkaisa?
of
Kasi
the Middle
nalilito
East.
kami.
No, malaking potential now ng Middle East. So we actually
I
are
agree
trying
with
in that
but your
area.
FTAs are not directed there. You have a small country like the UAE. You're not directing Saudi. Ang sinasabi ko, may limitasyon tayo sa budget. We have scarce resources. Hindi ba dapat itutok sa isang lugar? Kung Saudi talaga, doon na rin na-operate yung FTA. Doon na rin talagang tututukan yung negotiation. At doon na rin yung trade mission. Instead of which, sabog-sabog, may UAE, pagkatapos nun, biglang may Chile, pagkatapos nun, biglang may Saudi. I'm just trying to help here so that you have better accomplishment report, because in this way, it's like all over the place.
Yes, thank you, Senator. We will actually address that.
It's not addressed in your budget. This is my problem. Okay, I think the primordial mandate of the DTI is the promotion of MSMEs. The question is, nalilito lang ako dito kasi, so when there's a wage hike petition, the DOLE raises the fact that the MSMEs will be the hardest hit in the economy, right? As we speak, 99+% of the enterprises in the Philippines are MSMEs. There is upwards of 67% of employment with MSMEs again. And that is your primordial mandate to my mind as I read it. So, kapag may wage hike, pero ba kayong cooperation with DOLE? Kasi pag kinakausap ko sila, tinatanong nila lagi, yung MSMEs, bahala na yung DTI doon. So what's the level of cooperation and communication? Do you have a MOA? And so on. There is no form. Parang wala, di ba? Kasi parating nagtuturuan eh. Ang DOLE sasabihin ng DTI na in charge dyan.
We'll have you, Sec Bless. Go ahead.
Yes po.
Thank you po.
Kapag nagkaroon, halimbawa, ng wage hike petition, then DOLE will say yung MSMEs, paano and sasabihin na ang DTI ang in charge. Nag-uusap ba kayo o paano ba yung kasunduan sa wage hike?
Nag-uusap po kasi in all of the regional tripartite wage productivity board in the regions, DTI is one of the members representing
Ayun na nga
the
yung mga
tripartite.
nireklamo pagkabagal-bagal ng regional wage board eh.
Yeah, but all of our regional boards are represented. We have a representation.
Yeah,
The
in
regional
fact,
director sits in the
so you're
board.
saying that the MOA is not necessary kasi
It's
nasa
not-
wage board na.
Yes po.
Both Dole is the chairman tapos DTI is a
DTI
permanent
is one of
member.
the members.
Yeah.
And also, Madam Senator, in the NWPC, which is the National Wages and Productivity Commission, DTI is also represented.
I'm sorry, what is it called?
National Wages and Productivity
Oh, yeah,
Commission.
okay. Yeah.
We are also represented, and it reviews actually the wage, the proposed wage. Wage, how do you call that?
Yes, but given the landscape of Filipino business where MSMEs are so dominant, I mean almost 100% are really very, very small. Anong nagagawa ninyo kapag may wage hike? Kasi hindi kakayanin ng MSMEs. Papa-exempt natin lahat yun. Eh, para saan pa yung wage hike? Parang ganun lang parati yung urungan dyan eh, di ba? Yung Dole, papayag ng itataas. Tapos i-exempt 99%. Eh, nag-abala ka pa. Yun ang tanong ko. Paano nyo minamanage yung ganun?
Sa exemption, Madam Chair, we have the BMVE, the Barangay Micro Business Enterprise,
Ay,
which
hindi naman yun ang counted. Iba pa yun eh.
yeah, it's
That's a
micro.
whole other
It
dynamic.
covers the micro.
Understood, but the barangay is very, very small and largely unregistered. Di ba yun na nga yung problema natin sa informal and formal?
They are already registered when they get the BAMBI certification.
Yes, I
They are
understand.
registered already, and they are 87% of the 99%.
Ganun ba?
Yes po.
87% na ngayon.
87%.
Talaga? Sure ka?
Yes po.
Parang hindi ganun eh. Pero
Malaki po
sinabi
sila.
mo.
The micro.
Parang sa amin hindi ganun eh.
It is. ma'am.
I don't know, but okay, if you say so. All right. Yeah, there are some questions here about the GTI digitization and e-commerce adaptation of the MSMEs. Is that going anywhere? Kasi parang wala naman masyado pa. I mean, meron siguro digitization sa central office kahit sa regional, pero kung pag-uusapan yung MSMEs, parang wala pa. Any progress on that end?
For us now, no, regarding the e-commerce platform, we're really actually just encouraging them to join the e-commerce platform. As actually sobrang strong ngayon ng e-commerce platform na
We'll come to that later, but I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about any level of digitization sa MSMEs para meron mga asenso konti. Wala, di ba? And then what are the types of livelihood kits being distributed by your livelihood seeding? Sabit na lang ninyo to. Nahirapan ako kumuha ng sagot sa inyo eh. Bigay ko na kaya lahat ng question. Sige. Ano to? Yung livelihood seeding, ano yung mga kits na pinamimigay ninyo? Just for understanding, by way of information lang.
Thank you po.
Po.
Meron po tayong sari-sari store,
Okay.
and then we also have the
What's the criteria?
criteria. It should be affected by the calamity, and then they are also affected by calamity, and then they also have to be micro.
Well, obviously, we're talking about
Yes.
MSMEs. Yeah, can you just submit this? Yeah, I have a long list of questions. The digitization of the MSME level, anong itsura ng livelihood seeding? Kasi kung puro calamity yan, hindi rin magtatagal yan kasi hindi naman marunong magnegosyo. Baka kung sino-sino ang pinamimigay. Nakikita namin, wala pa isang taon, wala nang kita eh. Kaya nagtataka rin kami. Mga negosyo center. Okay, I need to go to this rather controversial part. The Shared Services Facilities Project has always been a flagship project of the Department of Trade. Matagal na ito nag-umpisa. Yung pagkaalam ko, kailan pa ba to? 2014 ba yun? Parang tagal na nito eh. 'Di ba? 2014, matagal na to eh.